Una join me today. Una join. Anytime where you come for this live presentation, do one thing for me, press your share button. You don't stay away una country man come live. So I'm glad again for see una again one more time again. So I'll be so happy. Yeah, I greet everybody where they come join with today. If you are first time where they follow this page, this Dr. Conjiman Jr., press your share button, may go viral, or we to ask na the share. We get another a backup page when na Dr. Conjiman Jr., don't na Conjiman Jr., the other na Dr. Conjiman Jr., where I always put the link. After this, I'll put the link maybe for the comment section or for the caption. I not put the caption today. After the live broadcast, I go put the caption. I greet everybody today where they join we. As I tell you, for your very first time where they follow this page, this platform is a platform of truth and reality. Press your share button so that may reach for everybody. So I greet everybody. I thank everybody where they wish me success for my exam. So I thank everybody and I press my share button. Yes, today I want to just come talk on concerning which we need to know and the reality and the fact. So press your share button. But before I go for the message proper today, I would like to highlight one or two things and way it don't way in fact I have to talk one or two things that will be so important. Oh yes, will be so important. First of all, I want to just start now from our pa, a pa where it don't leave a legacy for the Anglophone people. Our pa ni John Funzi, for a blessed memory, may his soul rest in peace. A father where he don't give all for we the Anglophone community. He don't make we for understand how we the Anglophone them. I want pray share to so una bear with me. Yes. But we don't leave a legacy for we the Anglophone people them, the Anglophone picking the way they come up and the youth them with the day for say more follow that footstep. When the time with that power be die, we be there for mortuary. I see so many Anglophone people, they are so-called Ambazonia terrorists them. So when they talk, say ghost town and so on and so forth, no bury and so forth. When I be say, I might just laugh me because I know so many people call me say, hey, this, that's one the step I tell them say, listen, I understand the situation on ground. All these things are propaganda and noise. There is no place, no day where Cameroon means you want enter today, no will enter. When I don't see how the general do tour for Bamenda. Also, they be there for Boyo. He do tour, General Buba for Bamenda, they do tour. No, don't see how. So I understand, say these people, they don't fight the Cameroon authorities, they don't fight the military. They just they out now for go after the poor, innocent mommy and papa them, when they struggle their life for survive. So that is what you want to know. So when I be look am all, and then I say Amumes and be burnt down, and then I even follow a live broadcast of the Shino Blazem. Some person talk say, what side the Cameroon military be there for protect the so-called Amumezam, make Mungamu, when they no burn them, many no burn them down. You see the stupidity and the dullness. Now, when to bring me inside this message proper way, I want to use this medium for educate this shit no wipe that they for bush, this idiot them. Where una the waste una life over nothing. I want to just educate una. Listen. Some company like Amumezam, Mongamo, Amumezam, General, Mondial, all those agencies them where you see them, they get something, but they call and say insurance. Those companies already be insured for the insurance companies. Now, wait where you need to understand. Who's disturbing now? What you need to understand about the whole thing about insurance, where you need to understand, you will need to your brain then under your foot. Now, more even assume say Mongamo no insure a company. Now you burn down that motor them as una close on a bonam. Who losses? Na francophone? No, na anglophone person get that company, and that company the help na who? Na see the anglophone community, the very people that for inside Bamenda. Now with that company the help them for transport them for Bamenda to Yaoundé, Bamenda, to wherever they go. Those agencies them they out now for assist the commoners, because not be everybody get money for buy private car. It be cheaper to look and say, well, if for the common man may get something where at least if he better his small life. Now at the camp, those company them, when you say I've already be insured for insurance company. Now I go come down for define you what to be insurance. What to be insurance? And insurance na a company. Insured na the person where they go insure a company. Might be I get my motor or my taxi. I fit take my motor, I want go insure am for insurance company. Me, I be the insured. Why the company the insurance? Now, they get something like say an agreement where it become between the insurance and the insured. Now, into that very agreement, we get something like say premium. A premium na a regular payment. A premium dey like some particular amount of money where insurance company they tax you for that risk where you get for car insurance for that company. Maybe now after every year, every month, it just depends on arrangement. Now, when you don't take those companies, their company go insurance for that insurance company now. When anything happen, anything will happen, more say fire burn, because the insurance say where motor be burned down by fire, accident, the insurance company go compensate you. Now, I bring me now for the definition of an insurance. An insurance is an agreement entered in between the insured and the insurance, whereby the insurance accept to compensate the insured in case of any unfortunate event, if only the various principles are being respected. Principle of indemnity, subrogation, utmost good faith, we get all of them. We don't need to go all to that lecture, but I want to educate una because una overdull. Una carry gun for both, una overdull to the highest level. I need to understand. Well, I don't understand what it's there for now. Now, as you burn down that motor, you think say you get as on level when the government go here say, hey, you don't do something. No. Now, I tell you, it already an advantage for person get that company, because the insurance company go do it. Now, we don't go burn down the company, right? We don't go burn down some few motor there for there. Wait till the person get for he get to pick up his phone. He immediately do it. He inform the insurance company. Tell them say, well, as it is now, my motor they don't catch fire. Now so come. Insurance company go say insurance assessor them for can assess those risks. You don't understand? When they can assess those risks, they say, okay, everything where they insure to come, it be okay. They take the report back to the insurance company. Tell them say that it don't happen now. The insurance company go do it. It go respect the principle. Where don't state say wait. When a property be involved in any unfortunate event, they go bring them back to the various state where they ever do it. They go look for another new boss for give them back to that insurance company, free of charge. So you say as like born 20 of those motor them, the company no go cry. Instead, I want to tell you someone to no. You that Amber boy born that motor. I want to tell you so you don't pay that motor, but you don't know. That motor you don't born them, you don't pay them. Now that the local population go suffer the effect going to go pay the motor directly or indirectly. Now we got to say indirect tax and direct tax. You understand? Now you pay indirect tax for goods and services that we don't understand. The fit also okay, bag of rice na 18,000 francs. The first time it be na 17,500, say 18,000. Now you go buy for 18,000, additional 500 francs. You don't already pay tax for that 500. So think say they supply 2,000 bag rice for one day times 500. Now how much? They'll come for Maggi, they go add some small 10 francs on top. Then the other time they don't even understand. 5 francs there on top, 10 francs on top. We look and say indirectly you pay the tax. So you say, after all this stupidity, we need to go nowhere. If like born the whole bus this motor, they go see bring back the company back. Insurance company go pay, go compensate them. And then you go see pay that money. You say una illiteracy na very bad thing, man. It's a very bad thing. Na pressure button, a very bad thing. So now I make us no carry people that go for the burial. They go bury pa for a village. You don't rest in peace. May so rest in peace, our pa. That is a man. We don't leave a legacy. It is not easy. As soon as shit no white blood, our pa we born, you don't leave which legacy. You don't get a gun, so each of them. Look at me, the wickedness of Anglophone man now. It is like, in fact, I don't know how to put out. The stupidity, not pressure. It's a shameful thing for Bamenda. They are thank. I want first of all appreciate again all the population, the people that when they come out for Pa Iberia. I thank una so much. The Okada people, they buy and sell them. All the people that any walks of lives wanna be come for that burial. For can look and say at least when I say the people Pa may he rest. But I don't do it own. It don't go. It don't plant and for we will get for start for play where he live and Okada and go for up. So I thank everybody where it become out for come stand for say may they bury Papa may Pa go in peace. So I thank everybody for that. God bless all una for Bamenda una become out. May God bless una. So I will just come out small for bring una this program for say wait be pass and so on and so forth. I want to educate una say wait. Burning all those things they don't make no sense. You don't make no sense. I will suffer. Now I want to play a video where it come out for Archbishop Nkea where there for the page. But I want to cut them small. I want maybe people talk some talk where now they talk that way me. I want to talk about it. Say Cameroon can never divide. Why do I say so? And wait till bring me for this talk. And say wait. I want to remind you back one. So now press on share button. Then me I go tell now one or two things the way we understand. Now I go play my part talk. Now pressure.
This was the position that the Southwest brought.
Now listen.
Mukete started by saying that the position of the Southwest was that they don't want to have anything to do with the Northwest. And that if they are talking about federation, the Southwest position was that they didn't want any federation as long as that would have them to do with the Northwest. My country people then.
Okay, now, when I don't listen to Archbishop Dr. Nkea, wait talk, we a man of God. Where it tell una say wait, when they be go for the national dialogue, where it be take place, say the Southwest people, the Southwest chiefs and so on and the elite, they be talk say wait, no go ever go for two-state federation with anything we do in Northwest tenant. They deny pata. Now, it bring me back when a young man like me, when I be stand up some time ago, I talk say wait, Cameroon can never divide. He not get nothing we do Frenchman. He not get nothing to do President Paul Biya. He get a lot to do with we as Anglophone community. Between we, the Northwest and the Southwest. When I be talk, so many people, they message me, so when they call me, tell me, say, so one way they maybe in a vocal country get cheap data. Where they go take for some play, call me, begin talk, he rap, talk this, that, say, hey, petit frère, that one, head speech and so on. I just laugh. Because say wait, you don't know what you talk. Now, I be a young man where I be bold enough to tell una the truth, nothing but the truth. Now, one of the things that way you need to understand when you watch me today, Naseri wait, I never be politician. I not get no interest for politics for now. I think get into for politics now in the future, but presently now I will tell you the truth because wait, I never be politician. I will tell you that truth where it go vex you, but that the truth what I tell you. Listen, are they in a position where I be exposed more than you? And my responsibility, where I take it upon myself, for say no. Since where I interact with so many people, the truth na say wait, I be exposed more than you. I know the truth than what you don't know. I dey mingle, I dey interact with people them. People of indeed dignities. You understand? I dey interact with, in fact, from the lowest man to the highest man if you think of. I dey talk Okada man, buy and sell am, taxi man. In fact, all kind human being. You can write up to the military from the top general position to the last person on ground. At the interact with people the way you don't ever think of where you don't ever get that opportunity for me to the one-on-one. But me, I get that privilege, that opportunity to talk to them one-on-one, face to face. And they ask them question. And they watch me. When I be meet up, so one big man, I know call his name. What be she done down the discourse? I said, sir. He said, yes. I asked him many questions them. He looked me. He said, Clovis, you are a very smart young man. You ask a lot of questions and it is good. You find for ask question for learn. I asked it in the way she said, it didn't be so he look me. He fear. So I tell me say, I will talk to you now after. We not give me the present answer that time. Now, when I interact with the people there when they make decision for Cameroon, I interact with them. That's a fact. Some of them. Where you not ever get a privilege for talk to them, I talk to them. So when I be know this truth, I look and say, no, it will be very, very wicked for me for know the truth, then I keep them into myself. Why our people are dying. Now, I be telling I say, wait, the marginalization, what the cry today, say freshman, they do have for we Anglophone. When they give we Northwest and the Southwest, the marginalization where Southwest man go for the hands of Northwest man, it go bad. Pass the way Francophone man they do have for we today. The truth that say no, there is marginalization. It's the truth. We Anglophone get a legit problem, and the government don't approach that problem. It's the truth. But we don't turn another way out to destroy ourselves. That is the truth and the reality. I be telling you, say waiting. When me, I be see what happen on ground zero. I tell you, say what happen for ground zero, it is different. What are the year for media? When people will be Siam, will not say, Jay, this fight where they for Northwest, Northwest and Southwest say Amber. Now some mafia way will not understand them. And if we not smart, when that mafia come, the bloodshed in the future will plenty. I only be concerned that for protect the future bloodshed tomorrow. For our picking them to come. Because say wait, we will not ever leave them. Now, I will give a challenge for year. Say if true, una believe, say the Northwest man and the Southwest man are equal people. And no one go far. I be telling us, show me one picking for Northwest when an Amber boy will carry gun for hand, where it be cook for Amber camp and stop activism. How many months will run? Show me. Show me one picking for Bamenda when a general for Amber and Southwest picking. Show me one. It not ever exist. They come for Southwest, they plenty. Now, I will tell you, say wait. The manpower for Northwest, they do it, they get population pass week. I will bring another accident, they get asked say wait. How many parliamentarians did they inside Northwest? Did they equal with Southwest? The answer is no. How many senators they inside Northwest? Now equal with Southwest? The answer is no. Why is that? Because Northwest be populated more than Southwest. So nothing get equality of anything because due to their population, it make us say we must get higher parliamentarians for Northwest and lowest for Southwest because of the mass area. So nothing expects a 2 region with the 8 region we can get equality. That one are wickedness and stupidity. You get the point? It never ever happened. We understand all those things. Now, I will bring her for now, but Archbishop Dr. Nkeyaron tell us now one of the talk on national dialogue where when I be interact with even the chief there for Southwest, I meet up them, we talk together, I talk to some of them, I see that letter, and then they talk to I see her with my colo eye. From the national dialogue, they write for the presidency. The president of the republic get the letter, get the paper. That is why nothing ever green. They know the truth. But our politicians, they were there for today. Some of them be wicked because they want to score a point for become position for up. They know the truth. Politicians for Northwest and Southwest, that top one they know very well say, you can never bring the Northwest and the Southwest for one country, for 2 states. It can never go. Because they have nothing in common, no cultural heritage, nothing similarity. Now only the English we talk, and English not be enough to be brother. I not be tribalistic, but I speak the truth. Because we need to know the truth and the reality. That's a fact. I would bring her out and call me names. When I tell me kind thing there, but today that is it. Because of it, I will know the truth. So you carry gun for your hand. Why I bring this point? Now for say you carry gun for your hand, wait there for Northwest. If you feel say you fight, now for say they go divide Southwest, Adam with you, it not be possible. But if you talk say one fight, say may you get only Northwest or get your own country on your own. When I get independent, that one are you it concern na you. But if you fight for say you want fight me to take Southwest, can Adam with you for Northwest for form that Ambazonia. Young man, it not be possible. It not will ever happen. If you feel, I be telling you, say even 2-state federation for Cameroon, it not ever be possible. Why I talk so? I will give an instant that we date and time. When I pressure to them more talk. You understand? It's the fact and the reality. Enough it be possible. So I dey bring this live broadcast today again for and I say, wait, may you know very well for your brain say what you dey fight for, what you claim to dey fight for, say one get Ambazonian, enough it ever be possible. There is no way if it be possible. Not be Frenchman hold am, not be President Paul Biya hold am. Now we Anglophone hold am. It's the truth. It be very aching, but it's the truth. And people that will comment for under this section talk kind talk and Western will talk bad. But it's a fact. It's a fact and the reality. So we need to know the truth that all of us are Cameroonians. And every Cameroonians have equal right to stay for any equal right to stay for any place where one stay. Do any works of life. But we go for any my place, respect the culture and tradition. It did. So government don't give it special status and regionalism, where I will talk about them as we go. So I want to make everyone understand very well. Say, even before the 1961, when they claim so we don't get vote for join La République du Cameroon to form a federal system. Now I will make everyone understand why Cameroon no fit ever go back for two federal system. Two-state federation, and what it cost Cameroon for come out from two-state federation to unity state, for unity state to a republic to Cameroon to the world war. That's what I will tell you. On a pressure button. When we don't vote, when they from the plebiscite, where the United Nations then they become, they create we referendum. They be asked we for vote before one even vote. He called Chief Mokete. Chief Mokete was Minister of Communication at that time, heart of Enugu at that time. We get Fonchan, Joa, Estima, all them did that time, and the rest. ETC the day. We will see the marginalization we go through for the Nigerians, for the west heart of Enugu Parliament, will be passed through for their hand. Wapa they be run, say, over their dead body. Nothing ever begin with Nigeria. They do it. They say better, may they can't join their brother, La République du Cameroon. And not forget, say, Cameroon was being divided between Britain and France. Not be anything because of their selfish interest. Because Britain and France, they become for rape we. Understand the fact, the truth. Those Europeans, they come into our country to rape us. They divide we without thinking about our culture, without thinking about our boundary. They were just there for their own economical gain, political gain, and social gain. They will need our resources to fit in their industry. So they come into Cameroon to destroy our culture. May you know very well, English language is not your language. French is not our language. It's a borrowed language. Those two languages were being borrowed by the whites, by the Europeans. The British people, them, they colonize we, or they rule we under the indirect rule system of government. Why the French colonized La République du Cameroon, they rule them under assimilation system of government by France. So it be make who do it together for practice their culture, their tradition, their language, what will be born and borrowed. So French and English is a borrowed language. The question I want to ask you, my people, you people should ask, when I ask those Jordan they talk every day, they return history left and right. Ask them, say, before 1961, Cameroon already exists, will be there under German rule as one country. Until when the British and France become inside for can fight and defeat Germany out of Cameroon, they divide Cameroon into two. British man take 4 feet. Why? French man take 4 feet. Why British man take 1 feet? And when British man take 1 feet, British man divide his own territory into two: British Northern Cameroon and British Southern Cameroon. That is why they bring out the mandate system, because they realize they feel look and say may they push them into the part of Nigeria. That is why it's say we become belong for the house of Enugu Parliament due to the mandate system. I know I'm going to deep to that one because it go over long. I want to put them short more understand how we can. I want to make them more to understand. So, my dear brothers and sisters, don't be deceived and don't be fooled. That's why I come today for make someone say we are the cause of our problem. Now, pressure button. By then, when they will succeed for create the plebiscite, referendum, and so on, we will vote. They will give you two options. Either we join the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we already get the independence, or we join the independent La République du Cameroon. Our party will vote for say more will join La République du Cameroon. Why? From that day, we lost our brother, the British Northern Cameroon. They go join Nigeria because they form Cross River State today. Wait. They Cross River State where the capital is Calabar. go know very well. Our brother, if you find them for day, then if you want to follow Ballon d'Or money culture from Jan, you go choose from Calabar. You go understand very well. And if you look the Jan people, then they don't intermarry plenty with Nigerians. So press your share button, may you understand very well. So may you may not be no the full people. Now, when we don't create that this we get one party called the KNC party, created by Ndeli. Now all Cameroonians, all the Northwest and the Southwestern, they be there into that party. One of the oath where they be taken for that party, they no go ever go back to Nigeria. So Ndeli at that time, if we get a woman from Nigeria, he decides, okay, he want carry we go back to Nigeria. Now for the way Foncha be vexed. Foncha leave KNC party, go KNDP party in 1955. Now from there, the problem for federal system is start from the the crisis where it start by 1963. The KNDP crisis start for Cameroon, created by Foncha. Because Foncha believe that party go create his own KNDP party. When he be KNDP party, what it happen? Estimona leave KNDP. He go join his brother Foncha. You hear? He go join his brother Foncha. Estimona go join his brother Foncha. Ndeli remain with 80 Egbe. The day for day, when a Bayangi man, the party start collapse. It start bring problem between KNDP and KNC party. Between Foncha and Ndeli, they start knock their head. The Southwest and the Northwest. And they come. And history don't prove am for we. Even before that time, all position where get power, it be being holded by the Northwestern. No single Southwest be hold no position of responsibility where it makes sense at that time. Pressure button. Now, by 1955, when they created the KNDP party, by 1963, the crisis started. The KNDP crisis started. Okay, now, when they be don't make an all at the Fumban Constitutional Conference by 1961, they be hold a conference. They be talk so waiting. One person not hold two positions at a time. At that conference, they be created the position of Prime Minister and Vice President for inside the Fumban Conference by 1961. Where be the Fumban Conference. Now, at that time, Foncha was the Prime Minister of West Cameroon. Foncha was the Vice President of West Cameroon. Two positions the E1 where Foncha be occupier. So the constitution be stuck so waiting. One man of you hold two positions E1. Foncha be need for leave one position. May he hold one. Now Foncha be look and say no. Prime Minister and Vice President, Vice Prime President now which one better? He said no. Vice get power past Prime Minister. He decide in the position of Prime Minister. Now it become fight between Estimona and A.N. Joa. They start going into fight for say who go take the position of Prime Minister in West Cameroon. Now for that the problem start. Now at that time, I will talk to my pressure. At that time, Foncha be like Estimona. He be support Estimona because he be support Joa. Now from there way, the population on ground be like Estimona. Pass, Joa pass Estimona. Why Foncha be like Estimona pass Joa? So Foncha give Estimona money for run the campaign. Now for there way people vex. Say why you get for do that thing? Why you get for do so? Now for there way it take the money back for Estimona. Now for there way bring Estimona problem between he and Foncha. Now, at that time, when the election be the goal, campaign be the goal on ground for the position of Prime Minister, yes, Prime Minister for West Cameroon at that time, the population be there for Njua Ibak. They be make a song, Njua rising, 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 Njua rising to fall no more. Now, the political head, they be like Estimona, but there was big problem for say when they put Estimona as a prime minister at that time, it go bring serious problem for West Cameroon. They get for do it, they get for leave the person for the people may he rule. Joa become a prime minister after 1963. It become a new prime minister for West Cameroon. Estimona, when an Anglophone man from Northwest, he do it. He got the form cool for say what he made a move Njua as a prime minister. Njua is a bad man. Anglophone killing Anglophone. Listen, we know the history. Man, tell the truth. We know the hide them. Now you go meet up President Amadou Aïdjo the Congo South for a year. Talk kind talk saying Njua is a bad man. Made a movie. Njua not stay up to a year if I not do mistake for that chair as a prime minister. The movie they kind of a public. They put it down. Estimona go climb as a prime minister. Before they appoint as a prime minister, when an Anglophone killing Anglophone, they be the fight. For the day, in the day, at the camp, from that way, before I don't be digress over, I don't be fast.